Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It's your boy Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. And forgive me, guys, I know it's been a couple of days since I shot a video, but I want to take some time to kind of reflect on some different things and kind of see if, if I was going to go in a different direction with this channel in terms of, the information I was going to put out. And I decided that I'm not because from the beginning, I've always said this channel was about the diversification of your cryptocurrency portfolio, of my cryptocurrency portfolio, and my journey in doing that. And although it seemed as though the majority of my videos were in the lending platform space, I started out my journey in the cryptocurrency in the quote unquote buy and hold cryptocurrency space with companies like Electroneum. And I'm going to do a quick video on Electroneum today. In fact, Electroneum was the first purchase in the cryptocurrency space. Well, obviously it was Bitcoin first, but Electroneum was the first place that I went and purchased and got involved in the cryptocurrencies first. It was the first ICO that I invested in as an investor. It was Electroneum, and I'm excited to bring the news about Electroneum today. And I'm going to do more and more updates on Electroneum because with the people that subscribe to this channel, I want to show the options. I want to be able to share with you guys kind of how I'm diversifying my cryptocurrency portfolio and give some, what I think are some very, very valid alternatives in terms of diversification in the cryptocurrency space. And I think, we in the lending platform space, we have to be very, very careful in suggesting that why would you go to the altcoin space when you can be in the lending platform space? We have to be very, 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 very careful about that, especially lately with all that's been going on with the lending platform space. Some of the L's that have happened lately. We have to be really, really careful to suggest to people that there's nowhere else for them to go, and that's quite honestly is just simply not true. For us, one of our biggest wins have been with Electroneum. So we got in the ICO, and I think it's very, very important to understand with the ICO game. If you're willing to do enough homework, and it doesn't have to be as risky as you think it is. If you're willing to do enough homework, Electroneum was one of those things where I did do the homework, and where I knew the CEO, where I was able to see the face and see the interview and see the team and look into the project and check out the white papers and the roadmap, etc. So you can get some wins. And so this, I think, quite honestly, I think Electroneum is one of the sleepers in all of cryptocurrency. And here's the reason why. Electroneum in their brilliance is not competing against other cryptocurrencies. Right? Like the top 50 coins are kind of all competing against each other, right? Trying to be the next Bitcoin. And it's an interesting thing where Electroneum is taking a different route, and they're taking a different path. And it's a smart one because they're not just doing, the mobile, the people who have they're not just going after the mobile space. They're going after the unbanked space as well, and they're doing it through the mobile. And so the things that they're doing with, getting together with these mobile operators, and they just recently signed, I'm going to talk about the one that they recently signed, but they signed something about a week ago with another kind of telecom type mobile operator. They just got invited, the only cryptocurrency to get invited to the GSMA, which is a big deal in the mobile operator space. So they're doing a lot of great things. And for me, very, very excited that this was my first one. And I related to her from a business person's standpoint, from a businessman to a businessman like Richard Ells. And I got what he was trying to do from a business perspective. And like all great business people, right, they see the need in the marketplace, right? They have a knack, right? He's been a successful business person in other spaces. And they see a lack, right? So they find a need in the marketplace, and then they set out to find a way to fill that need. And that's what his brilliance is. And then he was smart enough to understand that it's about marketing, right? He wasn't trying to become a cryptocurrency guru, right? He wasn't trying to learn about nodes, and he wasn't trying to learn about all these different things. He found the need in the marketplace, and then he surrounded himself with people who understand about cryptography and those type of things. But he's a business guy first and foremost. And so, yeah, so this is news about Electroneum for those of you guys who might be invested in this platform or looking to invest in a platform where you don't have to worry about an exit scam, where you don't have to worry about, well, I don't really know who's behind the company, right? And I don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to lock my money or hold my money or any of those kind of things. This is a space to look at. This is a platform. This is a company, more specifically, to look at. And right now, this Electroneum is on Cryptopia, trading at 6 or 7 cents, right? Right. And here's the thing that's so amazing, right? We sometimes fall in love with these lending platform spaces for the potential, 10x, 20x, 40x, 50x, from 50 cents to $100, and in 60 days or 90 days, right? We fall in love with that. And we forget about the risk involved with those. So there's been a few L's in the space lately. The lending platform space has been highly scrutinized lately. And I think it is my obligation to let my fans know that there are other ways, there are alternatives to do with your dollar. There are other things that you can use your dollar for. So think about the lending platform spaces, right? They're talking about 50 cents, 60 cents, 75 cents, 80 cents, $1. Some have gone to $1.65, $1.85 in the pre-ICO and ICO stage. I don't know what Electroneum went to. I know I got in at 1 cent. I don't know what it went to, but I know I bought some at 1 cent. But think about that. Right now, in Cryptopia, you can go buy some Electroneum for 6 cents, 5 cents. You're not worried about someone exit scamming. Again, you're not worried about who's the CEO or what does he look like. Right? You're not worrying about do they have a real team. Right? All this stuff has been documented. Interview after interviews all over the internet, on YouTube and Twitter and everything else. A real company with a real project and a real idea they're looking to take to the masses. Right? And so, let me ask you something. So the lending platform space, what is it? What is it? Is it that 50 cents to the potential $100? It's an interesting thing because we got an Electroneum for a penny, sold off at 8 cents, sold off some at 16 cents, bought some more at 6 cents, thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. And we got in for less than a penny, and this took about 120 days. And it only took that long because they delayed their initial launch. They were supposed to launch in November, and they didn't launch in November. They didn't launch until sometime, I guess, until January, right? And we want to call that a long time, right? But, guys, think about that. A few months to turn a few $100s into thousands of dollars and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, because we still hold a bunch of Electroneum. Right? So think about that just for a second. And am I saying to exit one space for another? No, I'm not saying that. I think, quite honestly, I believe everyone should be diversified in their portfolio. I really do believe that. I really do believe that. And so, and it's not that we're walking away from this particular lending platform. We're in still a bunch of them. I don't know. I guess we're down to 10 now, right? And so I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's some alternatives. And Electroneum is an amazing one. But I'm going off subject, off topic. I wanted to talk a lot about Electroneum. Guys, I just want you to think about this for a second. What is Electroneum? Who are they and why are they, right? Why are they in the cryptocurrency space? Electroneum is the mobile cryptocurrency, secure and private. They are a fork. They're forked from Monero. If you're not familiar with Monero, it's a privacy coin, right? Designed for mass adoption, guys. So just keep that in mind as we listen to this video. App-based mobile mining, signed agreements with global mobile networks. They already got 2 global mobile networks signed. Provide a digital payment solution to the developing world. Guys, that's huge. A digital payment solution to the developing world. So think about that project. Think about that idea. So the ICO and all that stuff is done, but they did a recent upgrade, I don't want to say upgrade, but they updated their roadmap, the road to mass adoption for 2018. The road to mass adoption, finding the users. Electroneum aims for tens or even hundreds of millions of users and has a clearly defined route to market. We have signed agreements in place, giving access to 100 million smartphone users. Huge. Electroneum is also the first crypto to secure membership of the GSMA as part of our strategy to expand via this sector, which is the mobile sector. And the GSMA is the global like the mobile A for association, something like that, okay? The viral appeal of Electroneum is immense. Guys, I think the biggest challenge that we have to always remember is what hat are we wearing in the cryptocurrency space, right? And for me, I've always said there's 3 hats that you wear. It's the one is what I call it the peer-to-peer, right? It's those people who are in love with decentralized, anonymity, autonomous, screw the banks, power to the people. Cryptography is better than sex. You know, those kind of people, right? I call them the peer-to-peer, the P2P people, P2P people. Then you got investors. I'm an investor, right? I'm in this to make money. I'm an investor, right? And then an investor is someone who, you know, is willing to put up some of their hard-earned dollars to earn some dollars, invest in a company. And an investor is someone who realizes that we are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man and wants to participate in it, right? I always said that there's 4 things to participate in. Number 1, get involved in the cryptocurrency. Number 2, do it in the safest way possible. Number 3, participate with the number 1 player in all of cryptocurrency, that is Bitcoin. And if you can, compound. Find a platform that allows you to compound your money, right? So an investor, that's the other one. And then the third one is a trader. The third hat that you can wear is a trader. Now, the trader thing for me, you know, listen, that's not my thing, right? I'm not going to be a trader. And I'm certainly not going to be a day trader. But those are the 3 hats. A day trader, it's a 24/7 deal, right? It's the coffee and a cup of coffees and the tradingview.com and the coinmarketcap.com, right? And the coinage, .com, right? Checking out all these charts and, perhaps doing some, arbitrage, buying it on one site for this price and selling on another exchange, buying on one exchange for one price and selling on another exchange for another price, right? That trading stuff, the stop losses and all that. Yeah, that's not me. So there's 3 hats. It's the P2P, and is the investor, and then there's the trader. Electroneum's brilliance is they are going after the masses. And in my humble opinion, the masses fall under the investor category, right? They're looking to get involved in cryptocurrency to make some money. They want to participate in the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man, and they want to be able to do it safely. They want to obviously have some Bitcoin, right? And if they can possibly get some compounding interest, they wouldn't mind that as well, right? So it's the masses. And what I mean by the mass, and although their gateway to the masses is through the mobile people who have phone and the unbanked, they understand that numbers is the name of the game. rest assured that the P2P that I mentioned to you is that's a niche in cryptocurrency, right? That is a small segment of society, right? That's a small segment of society. The vast majority are going to be the investors. And so they're going to appeal to them. And the fact that that Electroneum is not doing videos on cryptography is brilliance, right? They're making this thing as simple as possible for the masses. And as an investor, that's what you want. You want something that's going to be available to the masses. What if Amazon had their niche, right? They got that small segment of people that just love Amazon and AWS and, oh my God, Amazon Prime is so awesome. How long would they be in business as a company, right? How long are they going to be in business if they want to, you hit up a niche? No, they put something together for the masses. And as an investor, that's what you want. You want to invest in a company that can appeal to the masses. And Electroneum's overall goal is to do that, to appeal to the masses. I mean, it's genius in motion. And again, I have to say it's trading on Cryptopia for 6 or 7, 8 cents. And it kills me sometimes. People are taking their last 100 or 200 bucks sometimes, okay, and putting it in a lending platform space, and that's all they got. And it's high risk and high reward. Yes, absolutely. My question to you would be, isn't it okay to get twice your money? Isn't it okay to get 3 times your money? Like, I don't understand. Why isn't that okay? Isn't it okay to take 100 or 200 bucks and at 6 cents and, and know that here's the thing I want you to really think about. You're not worried about your money being taken when you invest in Electroneum. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying that I know that I don't have to worry about my money being taken when I purchase some Electroneum. I don't have to worry about an exit scam. I don't have to worry about Electroneum is taking my money and doing something that it shouldn't be doing. I don't have to, if I want to go in to the office where Electroneum's office is, I can hop on a plane and do it, right? Or I can watch some interviews, of the development team, right? And I just think that we have to be careful in just giving these platforms this blanket, oh, it's okay, it's crypto, not showing their faces and this and that. And some people say, oh, well, it's the lending platform space. Well, I just watched an interview with the company, and I'm going to do a video on it as well. With the company, they showed their face, and they're right. If it's like a half a notch or 1 notch above a lending platform space. I mean, like, seriously, that's what it is. Showed their face, said that, they have the bot and the whole 9 yards, made it all available. A very interesting one to be able to participate in, trading bot, pool of money, put the thing in, pay you back. I'm going to do a video on it. But again, it's our dollars, and we should expect this, we should warrant the things that we want. We shouldn't settle for it. Well, it's crypto and NBD, stuff like that, because the bad guys are using that to stay away. But anyway, Electroneum trading on Cryptopia now, right? You can go anyone can go open up an account on Cryptopia, right? 6 cents. And again, what's the benefit? You don't have to worry about the money being gone. It's whatever kind of few $100 bucks you got. You don't have to worry about whatever exit scamming or anything like that, right? Being locked up somewhere. Right? Any of that kind of stuff, right? Go to Cryptopia, deposit your Bitcoin, you purchase some Electroneum for 6 or 7, 5, 6, 7 cents or whatever, and once you have it there, you take it off Cryptopia, you can put it on a paper wallet that Electroneum provides for you, and you're done. Or you can leave it on the dash. You can send it over to Electroneum, right? And so Yeah, I'm a big fan of this company. But the latest and greatest news is if you've been a fan of Electroneum, you know it's been only on one exchange since it came out, even though they just came out. I know in crypto it feels like forever, but they actually just came out on Cryptopia. But they got listed. They get ready to come out on Hit BTC. Coming out on Hit BTC. Now, on the 15th, I believe they're going to actually be on another exchange called Next Exchange, NEXT.exchange. But the big news, let me tell you what the big news is. I want you guys. This is on Electroneum's blog, electroneum.com/blog. Electroneum announces partnership with Quoine. It's in Japan. Electroneum will be listed on the Cryptos exchange and will be working with Quoine to be accepted onto CoinX, which is an exchange, the fully regulated Japanese exchange. Guys, Japanese exchange. If you don't know, if you're new to crypto, Japan is probably the most accepting nations in Asia of cryptocurrency. Now, we got Korea, South Korea, they're doing this stuff in terms of investors, but the nation, in terms of the government and that kind of stuff, right? They keep going back and forth on if they're a yay or a nay. Japan, yay. China, again, investors, yes, right? Investors like myself, the people over there, yes. But the government as a nation, not so much, right? Back and forth. And, one minute they talking about banning it, and the next minute they're not talking about banning it. It's crazy over there. But Japan, everyone, investors, nation, government, fully accepted, fully receptive and accepting of cryptocurrency. Okay, so that is huge. Why? Because it's a nation. It's the masses that Electroneum will have the opportunity to appeal to. Okay, we are pleased to announce that we have agreed a strategic partnership. Okay, with Japanese crypto platform Quoine. Quoine was the first exchange platform to achieve full regulatory approval from the Japanese Financial Services Agency. You have to understand how huge that is, because for the P2P people, they could care less about they want everything to, they don't want to deal with the regulations. But major institutions do, and the vast majority of people, the vast majority of investors want to know that something has a certain amount of regulation to it, because it makes them feel safer with their investment dollars. You understand? It makes them feel safer with their investment dollars. So Quoine, again, the first exchange platform to achieve full regulatory approval from the Japanese Financial Services Agency, and is known as one of the most secure and reputable crypto-focused fintech companies in the world. It is one of very few global exchanges to have been accepted by Deloitte, and Touch, I don't even know how to pronounce that, as an auditing client, and as a highly experienced management team with expertise earned at Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, and Credit Suisse. Electroneum will initially be listed on Cryptos. I love it. And will work closely with Quoine to gain regulatory acceptance of Electroneum by the JSFA. I want to scream from the top of my lungs right now. You guys, do you get how big we're talking about? It's Japan. It's a nation. Right? they're trying to gain regulatory acceptance from the Japanese Financial Services Agency. You understand how that works, right? It's about the acceptance. It's about the credibility. It's about a nation saying, "Oh yeah, okay, it's JSFA approved. Yeah, we'll accept it at this store and this store and this store and that store and this other store. Yeah. Oh, and oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, you guys take it. Oh my God. Do you? Oh man, I can just download this Electroneum app on my phone, this mobile app on my phone, and I earn Electroneum on my phone. It doesn't cost me anything. I can just mine it on my phone, and then I can go use it. I can use it to pay for my phone bill, and I can use it to go buy something at a store. I can send some to my friends and family. It's a currency. You get that, guys? You get that? In Japan. You see what I'm saying? You see the approach that Electroneum has taken, right? Electroneum is not going to blockchain summits, right? Right? They're not going to blockchain summits and competing with Verge and Tron, right? They're not doing that. They know who they are. And quite frankly, they know where they're going. It's brilliance. It is, quite frankly, genius in motion. And what I'm humbly suggesting to you as an investor, right? That, someone who's in this cryptocurrency space to make some money, you could call it buy and hold all you want. But here's the thing I know. Mass adoption is mass adoption. Mass adoption means volume on an exchange. Volume on an exchange means the raising of the price of the coin. And as an investor, that's what I want. Right? That's what I want. I wanted to go from 6 cents to 18 cents. I wanted to go from 18 cents to 50 cents. I wanted to go from 50 cents to $1. I'm not, as an investor, I'm not concerned about winning the Blockchain Summit Award for 2018, right? Because that's a different space. That's not the mass adoption space. The masses don't understand what blockchain technology is, and neither do they care. They want a currency that they can use and spend, or they want a currency that they want to invest in something where they can make some money with it. There's a place and a time and a space for the projects that are going to change the world, right? Or solve some disease, right? There's a space for that. This is a currency that we're looking to that is looking to become mass adopted. And once it comes mass adopted, trust me, it can get into the top 5 from cryptocurrencies. It can get into the top 5 because it's about the use case. Anyway, so this news is huge. This news is bound to create huge excitement among the vast Electroneum community. Gaining regulatory acceptance from the GSFA will enable Electroneum to fast-track acceptance as a payment solution, which will be another stride forward towards mass adoption. 100% is what I said. The listing further cements Electroneum's strategic position as a currency that is focused on long-term sustainable growth rather than instant returns. I mean, listen, and that's Richard Ells. Just think about that. That's what it's about, right? Right? Think about it from a Warren Buffett standpoint. Like, Warren Buffett is not, in it for instant returns, right? He's in it for long-term sustainable growth, right? There's something to think about, guys. Right? So Richard Ells, the CEO of Electroneum, said, "This is a great step for Electroneum. Not only will it allow our users to deposit USD or euros to trade ETN. I'm going to go over this coin and exchange and all that stuff, which is amazing. You can go and deposit your USD. You ain't got to mess around with the BTC if you don't want to. Awesome. But Coin sponsoring us through regulatory process with the Japanese Financial Services Authority will open new exciting corporate opportunities. 100%. You get that, right? You get the big regulatory people accepting and saying, okay, they give the blessing to Electroneum. Of course, these other companies are going to look at it serious and take a serious look at it, right? That's why I said it. Electroneum, guys, I'm telling you, it's genius in motion. It's genius in motion. It's amazing. With recently becoming the first cryptocurrency to be accepted as a member of the GSMA, and now this partnership with Coin, we are well on our way to becoming a formidable player on the world exchange. Well, let's go look at this coin thing. What's going on with this coin? So we're going to be on the cryptos exchange, and I'll show you that. Let's go check out this coin for a second. Here it is. We are a leading fintech company. We have a partnership with a fintech company that provides trading, exchange, and next generation financial services powered by blockchain technology. We believe cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology will shape the future of financial services. We are a fintech company at heart. And the thing that you got to get, never forget Richard Ells' background, CEO, former company. I think it was fintech software was his background. But just think about his background. We are a fintech company at heart. And please don't forget that Michael Stoller is an advisor as well with Electroneum, brilliant guy as well. We are a fintech company at heart, focused on making financial services available to all. We are now building a coin liquid. That's a new thing, something else that they're doing as well. But think about that brilliance, right? You can see the board of directors. You can check out the team, right? You can check out that different things. So that's who Coin is. We believe in a world where everyone has access to premium financial services, not only the privileged few. So it looks like this is just, again, right? So, as Sean Walter would say, real recognizes real, right? Right. So, my mentor always said that great makes you greater. So you get around other great people and it makes you greater. And that's what we're doing. And so CoinX is their exchange. CoinX is one of the largest crypto fiat exchanges in the world, with over $12 billion in annual transaction and fully regulated in Japan. Cryptos. Our crypto-only exchange, Coin, will open up the platform for all token issues as an automated self-serving platform to list. So let's look at cryptos. Let's look at cryptos. And so what they're looking to do is they're going to be listed on cryptos first, Electroneum, and then they'll be looking to get listed on CoinX, Coin Exchange, right? With the help of getting through the JFSA. So let's look at cryptos. Let's take a look at the cryptos exchange. Right, so here it is here, and obviously got the different languages there. And I'm guessing that is Mandarin and Japanese. Oh, it's 3 of them there. So is that probably China, Japan, Korea, more than likely. Safely trade on the most popular cryptocurrency markets in the world's most advanced trading thing. That's the cryptos exchange. So this is where we're going to be. Electroneum is going to be listed initially. We are on a mission to make cryptos the safest ICO platform to list and trade tokens. I love what they got going on here. You can definitely check that out. All you got to do is just, put cryptos in your search thing there, and the Google thing will come up, and then you can click on the right site to find out who it is. Built for traders, by the traders. Built for traders, by the traders, like that. So yeah, so that's cryptos, and this is what I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably go to CoinX. And so this is the CoinX exchange. Electroneum will be listed on Cryptos exchange, and we'll be working with Coin to be accepted onto CoinX. So initially Cryptos, and then by working with Coin to get listed on CoinX as well. So initially Cryptos, there's Cryptos, initially here, and I don't have an account, so I can't sign in yet, but I'm going to after this video. And then CoinX, and eventually go to CoinX. Looks very kind of similar to has a little bit of a GDAX look to it, doesn't it? Has a little bit of a GDAX list to it. But guys, if you're an Electroneum investor, this is huge, 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 huge. Japan, again, Asia, one of the most accepted nations of cryptocurrency. And Asia as a whole actually has a bigger investment pool than the United States does as a whole. When you can put Korea and China and Japan together, I mean, yeah, they dwarfed us in terms of investor numbers. And so to get, to begin to get this mass adoption in Japan as an investor of Electroneum is huge. And again, I'm putting this out for the guys who, like myself, maybe have a diversified portfolio, and you've been playing in the lending platform space. This is definitely something, to consider. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying it's something to consider. Get the app on Google Play, download the app on the App Store. So yeah, so it's, this CoinX thing is huge. Yeah, and you see that? They got Telegram, Twitter, Facebook, Steam it, YouTube, Reddit, link. Listen, Japanese, man, they are no joke. I absolutely love it. But I wanted to shoot this video for you guys just real quick, just to kind of, again, I need to do more videos on Electroneum because I am an investor. It was my first investment into the cryptocurrency space. But I said I was going to bring you guys some ICOs. And I did want to refer you on, but they ended up doing the first couple of things. They're going to be doing more of an in-house type of thing, as opposed to having speculative investors initially. That's what they're going to be doing. So, but yeah, so this is one definitely consider. If I'm going to do some videos, some ICOs, obviously, this is the first one that I should be doing in terms of, again, we buy into, in the lending platform, we buy into spaces that we don't know the team, we don't know the owners, we don't know the devs, we can't see any faces, there aren't any interviews, blah, 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 all that stuff. And, I'm just thinking, why not look at some stuff where you do have that, where you can see the CEO and the interviews, and you can check out the team, right? And you can, if you happen to be in the UK, go see them, who they are, and you can check out the mission and the project and decide for yourself if they're a great use case. Right, and at 6 cents, this is still I don't know. Right, at 6 cents, this is nothing. As an investor, this is nothing. Like, seriously, it's nothing. And this news is going to just do all kind of crazy things. Yeah, so it's I tell you, it is really, really interesting. I got some Bitcoin. I think I got Bitcoin at 6,900. And I said I was just going to be buying Bitcoin and just and saving up the Bitcoin, but I really do think I am going to strategize to get to a better position with Electroneum. I really, really do. I really like what they're doing. And I think $1, this is my opinion, right? I'm not a prediction person, but I think $1 for this token is like, it is so, like, I want to say it's laughable because it's ridiculous. This thing getting to $1 is, it's like, listen, it's like, is Saturday going to come after Friday? Look, does Saturday still come after Friday? That's what I think about when I think about it, if Electroneum is going to get to $1. Like, seriously, guys, that's me. All right, you just got to wrap your brain around the genius in motion that is Electroneum, Richard Ells, and his team. You just got to wrap your brain around that. All right, and again, you have to decide which hat are you wearing in this cryptocurrency space. Are you the P2P guy? Are you the cryptography? Are you the screw the banks? Are you the decentralized or nothing? Are you are you that person? Autonomous, anonymity. The banks are ridiculous. Are you the P2P? Are you the investor like myself? Looking to make some money, change the lifestyle of my family. Set up some generational income. Are you that person? Are you wearing that hat? Or are you the trader? Which hat are you wearing in this cryptocurrency space? And you kind of, and to make your decision from there, guys, So I wanted to shoot this video. I know it went kind of long, but I just want to kind of give you a breakdown and kind of give you a different perspective. I know when I shoot these videos, I'm coming from a perspective from a business person, right? That's been our background. Over the last few years, been blessed to do, build up, a successful business, a multi-million-dollar business, help people make a lot of money, right? So I'm coming from that perspective when I look at cryptocurrency. I'm coming from that perspective. And if I'm going to do some ICO reviews, the best place for me is Electroneum. And I'm going to hit up titanium as well. And the reason why I haven't done that is because I have not been able to get titanium at the price I want. I know they started the thing at $1, so I have to see kind of where I want to get some of the Electroneum, but I think that's another one of those genius in motion guys. He's a really smart guy. So Electroneum guys, do your homework, do your own due diligence. You don't want to take any financial advice from a YouTuber, right? You want to do your own homework. But here's the thing for you guys in that quote unquote lending space, right? You don't have to worry about who the CEO is. You don't have to worry about who the dev and the team is. You don't have to worry about them locking up your money. You don't have to worry about them running away with your money. Yeah, right. You don't have to worry about, lending and staking. And I'm not saying that I'm not putting down the space. I'm in that space. But I'm saying if for some peace of mind, if you're interested in some peace of mind, and I think the challenge is, ICOs, man. Oh man, ICOs are risky, this and that and all this kind of stuff like that. Sure. But if you can find a team that's willing to be transparent with a good use case project, and you can get in on those things for a penny, for me, when I looked at Electroneum, I said, man, there's the CEO. I can see him. Oh man, he's doing interviews. Oh yeah, he's on this thing, and he's on this thing. He's all over the internet. And then there's the devs. And yeah, the project makes sense and blah, 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 blah. The mobile and the unbaked. Yeah. Does it take more time? Yeah. It takes more time than, getting on YouTube and listening to a YouTuber promote a lending platform. Yeah. It takes more time than that. But again, think about the peace of mind. Think about not having to worry about all the things that come in the lending platform space. And I'm going to say it again, if I haven't said it 5 times already, I'm in the lending platform space. I've invested in it for diversification, because I understand the risk, and so I'm willing to diversify. So I do have the Electroneums of the world, absolutely. And I am involved in some of the lending platform spaces, absolutely. And I do have some other altcoins, of course. It's about diversification. But I think, when you have a chance to, attach yourself to a project that looks like it can become a mass adopted. And as an investor, if that's the hat you're wearing, listen, if you're a P2P person, I get it. You're probably not gonna be interested in Electroneum because you're not in it for the money, right? You're not in it for the money. You're in for all the other stuff. But if you're an investor and you're in for the money, it's something to consider. So anyway, guys, listen, thanks so much for tuning in. I definitely appreciate you guys taking the time to hear me ramble on. I'm excited about the YouTube channel space. I'm new to it. We did our thing in Facebook, and so I definitely appreciate any support you can give by subscribing to the channel. And if you like what you heard, definitely ring that bell so you get some notification for when we do some other videos. If you liked it, I would definitely appreciate a thumbs up. And guys, please leave a comment. Leave a comment and just comment which hat do you wear in this cryptocurrency space? Which hat do you wear? Are you the P2P guy? Are you the investor guy or gal? Are you the investor, or are you the trader in this cryptocurrency space? And tell me why. Like, why are you an investor? What are you looking to get out of it? Why are you the P2P? What do you enjoy about that? And why are you a trader, right? I would definitely appreciate that. I'd love to respond, get to know my community a little bit better. Again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And we shall see you guys soon. See ya.